Welcome to the Hotel Travelers, one of the last residential hotels for low-income residents of Oakland.
Be careful, the stairwell is rather small.
Dion Ross manages the building for the new landlord who took over in April.
And I like to call this hotel my old girl, okay, because she has great bones. She just hasn't had any work done for years and years.
He took us on a tour to show us why a complete remodel is so sorely needed.
Look at these pipes and the fixtures. I mean, why anyone would not want us to repair these things is beyond me.
But some tenants aren't impressed. Peter Howe lives on the 4th floor.
If they were just upgrading the things that need to be upgraded, that's one thing. But these rooms didn't need to be torn down to the studs.
The new landlord, Danny Haber, is in the tech hostel business. His properties, called the Negev, advertise as the new type of apartment that's revolutionizing cities.
His whole idea, as far as we can tell, was to completely gut the building and then bring in new tenants that could afford to pay $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month, which is way out of my reach.
Meanwhile, Howe says he's living in a construction zone. Workers even busted through one tenant's wall while doing demolition, and the elevator's been out of service for months. Despite it all, he doesn't want to leave.
This is my home, and there's no place for me to move to. Anything in Oakland is going to be over $1,000 a month, and I can't afford that, and I really don't want to end up in a tent somewhere.
Bo Knapp isn't budging either. He's the last resident left on the top floor.
They have not evicted anybody technically. What they've done is offer them pittance money.
He says it's hard cash along with the contract. It states in part that the owner has not asked them to leave.
If it's the 10th time they've been approached and it's phrased, you need to move, they don't have the wherewithal to go away.
A group of tenants here have filed a lawsuit claiming that the building is no longer habitable. And they're also claiming that the new landlord is violating Oakland's tenant protection ordinance by allegedly pressuring tenants to leave.
You feel that you're in a spot and can't do anything, so.
James Van is with the Oakland Tenants Union. He says tech workers priced out of San Francisco are setting their sights on his city.
6-figure salaries and above make them eligible to pay whatever. I mean, any rent in Oakland is a bargain to them.
And a bargain for real estate investors cashing in on the trend. Van says there's virtually no rent control in Oakland, and even the tenant protection ordinance lacks teeth.
We got the council to pass it, but they stripped it of its implementation and funding. So the law stands there that these things landlords are not supposed to do, but there's no enforcement.
We tried to talk to Haber at his San Francisco office, but he wasn't around, and the employees there didn't want to talk to us. But Haber did reply to our email. He said in part, although we are offering buyouts to individuals, which is a significant sum, enabling people to live rent-free, we are also happy for whoever wants to remain in the building, both during the construction work and then after the work to stay.
There you go.
Back at the Hotel Travelers, manager Dion Ross told us there's nothing shady going on.
This has nothing to do with tech people. It has nothing to do with the fact of sending people from one place to the next. It has to do with renovating a building that is in dire need of renovation.
In Oakland, Jessica Flores, KPIX 5.